Alright, so a few years ago, my sister got me this awesome Batman poster that's actually made out of wood. It's really cool, but I've never seen anything like it anywhere else. The closest I've seen is just generic promo art on like this wood style, but nothing like this. Until now. This I found at a pawn shop. It's a little beat up, but I can fix it. It's a little beat up, but I can fix it. I can fix it, fix it, fix it. Alright, so step one was to go in and remove all of the nails and all of the little staples in the back of this poster. I believe they're left over because they put some cardboard on the corners to keep it nice and safe so it doesn't get dinged up and help protect some of those areas. So it's just a little left over from there, so I was able to go in and just remove all of them. I had to do that to make this whole thing flat so that I could put command hooks and have it attached to my wall. I did this to my other poster, and I also went in and removed the little rack for nails. So I just unscrewed those and I took care of that, so again this poster would be nice and flat for command hooks, and I could get it on the wall super easy. So here's the back of the poster. I just want to show it off to see that it's flat and looking good. And now I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to show you that it's pretty dinged up. There's some areas that need a little TLC, a little work. You can really tell in the shoulder right there of the Joker that it's pretty banged up. And a lot of just little places here and there that I'm going to have to just fix. And yeah, I start to grab some Copic markers. They had a very nice fine rich ink that really stood onto the wood very well, surprisingly. You know, normally use Copic for pens, but I gotta say for wood they weren't bad. Looking back on it, I kind of wish maybe I did some Posca pens or got some other type of art supplies to work, but you know, it did the job and it looks good. Really good on camera, I gotta say. On camera you can't really tell at all. In person it does look a little off, but on camera I was very pleased and happy with how this whole piece looked. So I just went in and carefully filled in each little spot. I thought I would show this in real time just to show how it took and how just simple and easy it was. And this was something I had a lot of fun doing, so I would recommend to people that maybe want to do something like this or work maybe more with like wooden posters or try to restore things, that just give it a shot. You never know if you'll like it or not. What's funny is that I originally hated painting. In fact, I was just not a painter. I didn't like painting. I never wanted to do anything about it. Then I took a painting class at my college. I had to. For some reason, graphic design artists have to take painting classes. There's a reason I say that my old college was not the college to go to at all. But I enjoyed painting, and then I started painting figures and action figures, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I would love to do more painting if I had some time. But I absolutely just love painting and I love doing this, so I want to try and do some more restorating and do some more work like this, but we'll see in the future where that leads. So I'm just going to touch up the Joker's jacket right now, make it look really good, make it look nice and clean. In fact, I'll actually go over it again with some black just to make it look a little nicer, because it blended well, but it wasn't as intense as I needed, so you can still see some of the white through it. So I ended up just going in with the Copic and just highlighting the area, the black crease. I add some more black creases into it, really to make it look nice and to make it more natural. In fact, if you were to look at this first glance, you really wouldn't notice the difference. So if you were to look at the original comic book and then look at this, it really would probably take you a minute or two to notice the fact that it had some extra line work, and the line work was just a little thicker. And I really enjoyed this process. It was a little nerve-wracking because like I got one chance, I can't make it look bad, I gotta do it right. And I really enjoyed this, so it was a lot of fun. Gonna go back again to really touch up those areas and make it look good. One thing I love about Copic and I like about Prisma, especially Prisma, is that they're very fun to blend and you can layer them very easily. And it's really fun to do that because they're alcohol-based markers, so you can make them look really nice. You can make them really blend well, and you could create colors out of very few things, but the layering effect probably is one of the best parts about this, is that you can really layer those colors to help build up a layer. And I had to do that a little bit here, and even though I started doing that, I thought the best and really nicest way to do this was to just create that thick layer of black and increase the creases and make the creases bigger and to add a few more. So now I have to go in with not only red but with green Prisma to really touch up those little scratches. Luckily these weren't too bad and they blended really well, so I was very happy with that. You could really only tell in person that they're slightly off color. On camera they color balance really well, so I was very happy with that. And after just a little bit of work, this thing was fully restored and looking extra nice. I was very happy with how it came out. In fact, here it is after, on the wall, hung up in the new studio look. This was actually filmed before I got the cool little Batman pop vinyl figure, so he's missing from here. But look at that. That looks really nice. Very happy with this studio, very happy with this setup, and I had just a lot of fun really making this poster look good and restoring it. It was super nice and super fun, so I cannot wait to do another project like this, and I was just absolutely excited to find another wooden poster of an awesome comic book cover, and let alone a Batman one, because Batman is my favorite superhero.